Hey y'all. We're going to make some grape jelly together today. I'm going to show you how I make it. It's a very simple recipe, 3 ingredients, all things that you can buy from the store. So if you're a beginner canner, this will be a great recipe for you. And if you're a seasoned canner, well, it'll be a fun recipe for you too. All you're going to need is some 100% grape juice, sugar, and surejell. I am going to water bath can this. I have a water bath canner, but before I had one, I just used a big pot. So if you don't have one, you can this, water bath can this in a big pot on your stove. You just want to make sure it's big enough that, or deep enough, that you can cover your jars, the lids of your jars, by about 1 inch of water. I've got everything out. I do have to go wash my jars real quick, and then we'll get started. If I remember correct, this recipe makes 6 jelly jars. I had 5 handy, and instead of going and hunting down another one, I grabbed a pint jar. So I'll fill these first, and what I have left, I'll put in this jar, and we'll just put this in the refrigerator if it doesn't fill it all the way. And that can be what we use first, because what you want to make sure, that you have full jars for what you can. And if I remember right, we're going to find out together, but if I remember right, this will make 6 jelly jars. For the recipe that we're going to be making today, you're going to need 3 cups of grape juice, 4 cups of sugar, and 1 box of the original surejell. Now, I don't know if this is an approved recipe. I just know it's what I use. I know it's what other people use and it works for them. And I'm just sharing with you what I do. Yes, I've got spit up on my shirt. I could try. Look, it's a shadow. My hair covers it. Ain't no thing. It's all right. This is the life I live right now, and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Let me talk to you about sterilizing your jars. So what I do is I put mine in a 225-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 20 minutes. I'll leave them in there while I'm getting everything else ready. You could also boil them. You could put them on sterilize in the dishwasher. Now, technically, water bath canning for over 10 minutes, you don't have to sterilize them before, because they're going to get sterilized in the water bath canner. But you need them hot anyway. So this is what I do. I get them ready and I put them in. I get them nice and clean, wash them with soap and water. Then I put them in the oven on 225 for 20 minutes or so. Then they're hot. I can put my hot liquid in them. You want them hot because you're putting hot liquid in them. If you put hot liquid in a cold jar, you're liable to bust it. It'll happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get mine in the oven. Audrey is washing up flats for me, and we're going to put them back here in this pot to get them warm. That's just something I've always done, is warm them up and kind of get the rubber part of the seal soft. So that's what's going to go in here. She's washing them for me, and I'm going to put all of our other ingredients in here. I'm going to start with my grape juice and my pectin. I'm going to whisk that in real well, let it start getting hot. Then I'll add in my sugar. Once my sugar goes in, I need to bring it to a boil that I can't stir down, and we're going to let it boil for 1 minute. My water bath canner is over here as well, and I have it getting hot because my time is going to start from a boil on that. So if it's already hot, I've got a head start. I'm also going to put about a tablespoon of butter in here. You don't have to do that, but it will help reduce the amount of foam that forms on the top. You don't have to. You'll just have a little foam on the top of your jars, and there'll probably still be some, even with me putting the butter in there, but I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of butter. Would you like to pour the sugar in? It's right there. Yeah. Pour. Lift it up a little bit. There you go. Good job. Alright, so this is still boiling even when I stir, so I'm going to let that go for 1 minute and then we'll be ready to put it in our jars. We're going to put this in our jars, remembering everything is hot, and Audrey's helping me. She's going to wipe the rims with a little vinegar just to make sure they're clean and nothing's there that would prevent a seal. Then our flat will go on, our ring will go on, and it'll be ready for our water bath canner. I'm going to fill these to about a 1/4 inch headspace. That means I'm going to leave about a 1/4 inch between the top of the liquid and the top of the jar. I was right. This would have made 6 jelly jars. So this one right here, we're just going to sit to the side, let it cool down, and then we'll put that in the refrigerator to have first. These processed for 10 minutes in the water bath. Then I pulled them out and I've already heard them sealing. So the little buttons on the top will suction down. That's how you know that it's sealed. And I've already heard them sealing. Y'all, this stuff looks beautiful. It smells good. This one right here is already starting to set a little bit. And what was on the spoons was setting. And I tried a little bit of it. It's delicious. I'll be sure to try some of this tomorrow. But so far, so good. And we'll have some grape jelly to go in the pantry. I'm just going to let this sit here for 24 hours, make sure everything seals and stayed sealed. And then we can put it in the pantry. And like I said, this one, once it cools enough, it's going to go in the refrigerator. It's the next day. I want to show you that the jelly has set and it is beautiful. I'm very pleased with it. This is the jar that's going in the refrigerator. It's not even been cold yet. You can see that it's set. I'm about to put this in the refrigerator. I'm going to write on the top of these what it is and the date, and then this will go in the pantry for us to enjoy. If y'all try this recipe, make sure you let me know. We love you. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.